Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Global Harmonies, that podcast that takes you on a journey to discover music from around the globe. I am Sharon and I will be your host.
Welcome to Global Harmonies.
Today we have here our new guest, Polina from Ukraine.
Hi everyone, my name is Polina. I'm from Ukraine. I'm a first year creative business student.
How are you feeling?
I feel kind of nervous, but that's okay, I think.
Well, thank you so much for agreeing to being on this
Thank you.
podcast and for sharing your beautiful voice and your country's music with us.
Yeah.
So, first, we ask you to prepare some songs.
Yeah.
And shall we start with them?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so the point of this podcast is to discover new songs from Ukraine in this episode.
Yeah.
So, which would you say is a song that the entire country knows?
I think that's the song from Scrabbing. The name of the song is Люди як кораблі in Ukrainian. And this song is basically like really sad, but everyone in our country knows that song. And in every party, every party ends with this song. You know, it's like a vibey song, but very sad, and everyone's singing along. Like from the childhood, you can know the song. So I think, yeah, this song.
So, if I go to a party in Ukraine and I hear this song, then it's time for me to leave?
It's time to be sad.
Oh.
Yeah, it's time to be sad and just sing along some words. And that's all.
And what's the name? What would be the translation in English?
It's like people are the ships, are like the ships. So they're drowning and but it's not like it's wrong. Like it's a good song. You should listen to it. So everyone should listen to it.
I mean, you can go listen to it after listening to this podcast. And now, exposing you a bit, which is your guilty pleasure song?
I think it's Miss Moran. Should I say name in Ukrainian or in English?
You can say in Ukrainian and then translate it to English.
Okay.
Or not, you wish.
I think it's Miss Moran Божевілля двох. It's the translation is like craziness of two. So it's basically the alternative rock song about love. And I don't know, I enjoy this song so much that I could listen to 10 times a day and not get tired. Especially when I'm in the mood, it's when you don't want to really listen to some upbeat songs, and you're just okay, the song's about love, alternative rock. That's really good, and it's my guilty pleasure because not everyone like this song.
Why not?
I don't know. I think because in Ukraine, a lot of people think that our music is cringy. That's a stereotype that kind of really pushes all the people from listening to Ukrainian songs, but that's not true at all. So I think my rings.
It's fine.
I just like this. So yeah, I think a lot of people think that Ukrainian music is cringy. That's why they're not listening to it. And when you're telling them about the different genres and stuff, they're not really believing. And when they're listening to their songs, just because of the stereotype, they can be like, oh no, that's not really good. I don't like that. But for me, that's literally one of the best songs. So
nice. And
that's my guilty pleasure.
What's the genre that you usually listen to the most?
I'm the person who can listen to everything, but in Ukraine, I think in Ukrainian music it's more or alternative rock or either some really calm songs. R&B, we have a really cool R&B artist. So yeah, I think it's R&B, alternative rock, and some just really, really chill and vibey, really slow music, sad ones. So
nice.
Yeah.
So now, imagine that you are driving with the windows down at night. Which is the song that you would play in that exact moment to be a main character?
I think that's the song from Yarima. She's an R&B artist that I was talking about a second ago. And the song, it's a new song. She just released it. It's called Ikar. I don't really how to translate it to English.
It's okay.
But yeah, this song is just so it makes you feel like special. And the lyrics too, the lyrics basically talk about like, I'm not gonna drown anyways, like I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna go till the end. And like for me that's really meaningful, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. So, and it's really vibey, like despite the lyrics that are kind of like deep, it's really vibey. It's R&B, so you can really like feel the music, feel the beat, and just be there. So yeah,
Sometimes R&B does that, no? Like
yeah,
confuse you with the beat, but the lyrics are
yeah,
so...
there are a lot of songs like that. You really can, like, you're listening to the song like, oh yeah, it's so beat, it's so vibey, I love it, and then you read lyrics, and you want
like,
to cry.
oh,
Yeah, you really like understand, oh, that is what's happening.
Yeah, like
So
I've
it's
been
really-
vibing to this, but it's so sad and so depressing.
Yeah,
But I think that's what I love about R&B. Like,
yeah,
it's
same,
just-
same.
you can be in the mood to just vibe or to actually be depressed,
Yeah,
and you can listen to R&B.
that's true.
And what would you say is a song that everyone plays at the club?
I won't tell the song that's actually are playing on the club because mostly it's international songs. But if I would be a DJ, I would put this song. I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the name of the artist correctly, but the name of the song is like Boy Stulipelko. It's like Boy Shut Up.
Oh,
Yeah,
True.
It's like Boy Shut Up. The name of the song is basically Boy Shut Up. So I really love this song. The lyrics so funny. Literally almost no sense in it. Like almost nothing to look at. But the beat and just like you can vibe to the song so hard at the club. And I'm so sad that people are not actually putting this on the club. Because like, why not? That's the perfect song for a club. So
and what songs do they usually play?
mostly international ones, like here in Leeuwarden, like you hear the songs, yeah, like basically the same,
Oh,
not like that bad, but like mostly, yeah, it's like international songs, and they're not really like with the beat, you know, they're just like vibey, funny, but like happy ones,
Yeah.
but not like the beat that you like really can dance on.
so they don't really play Ukrainian songs in the club?
They play. It depends on the club. We have a lot of clubs, and like despite everything, like people love clubbing a lot still. It can be like songs without even lyrics, just like the beat, but the good one, the good beat. It can be just like Ukrainian songs, but I don't think they're really fitting for the club.
Mm.
That's the point. Like they're cool, but for the club,
Not so much.
it's like my personal preference. I like to like dance really hard, and I like the heartbeats, and I love when it's like, you know.
So do you like rapes or not really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
And like you mentioned that they play international music like here in Leeuwarden. Which do you prefer? Like, do you prefer going out here or back home?
back home, like definitely back home, definitely, because like back home I have some choice, and here I have no choice to go somewhere. Like I can choose the club I want with the genre of music I feel now. It can be like some raves, it just can be some party who's like someone organized, just some person, and they play their music, and it just, you have a lot of variety of these things, and here you don't really have that.
Yeah,
So
you have the same two clubs.
yeah, basically, and the songs are repeating too every time.
Yeah, it's painful.
Yeah, I agree.
But well. Now, the most important song, which is a Ukrainian song that is very meaningful to you.
Yeah, it's the song from the band Один в каное, and the name of the song is У мене немає дому. Basically, the translation is I have no home. I chose this song because I think for all the Ukrainians now it's really meaningful, and a lot of people, sadly, a lot of people can relate to that. Like we all know that we have war now, like the full-scale war, and it started like almost 2 years ago, and it's so hard to actually like realize that it's happening. So for a lot of Ukrainians that are lost their homes, that are just like, I don't know, like personally my city is occupied now, and like I basically have no home. So like for me it's really meaningful too. like I chose the song for myself, but for the all the Ukrainians that can relate to that too. But yeah, for me it's basically like about my life. The lyrics are not like really about that, but just like the title and the like the main idea of the song is about like I have no home. Yeah, that's like I have no place to sit. That's the translation of the lyrics. So yeah, it's despite that, it's not really sad. Like you can vibe to that if you want. but yeah, I just love the song so much, and I was listening to it before the war, like the full war, and I wasn't really like relating to that. I was listening, I like got that it's sad and all this stuff, but I wasn't like I had no idea that it will happen to my life, you know, and that it will happen to me actually. Like I could relate to that. So now it's like the whole different meaning for me, and like it's so important. It's like all the time that I sing that song, I feel that I can share this emotions with someone, and someone can feel that. So yeah.
Yeah, it's so interesting how we can always listen to songs at certain points in our life, and then in another points they have a completely different meaning because we can relate to them. And it's a very sad situation right now, but I think it's beautiful that you can now relate to the song, well, or like think of home. And yeah, well, I cannot imagine how it's the situation there, and I'm so sorry that everything is happening like this. But how do you feel when you listen to this song? Does it evoke something in you?
Of course it does. Sometimes I can listen to the song with a happy feeling, you know, because I miss my home, and it just like, oh yeah, I miss my hometown, I miss my friends from there, because now we're like all around the world. But most of the times, of course, it's a really sad feelings. Especially I'm listening to the song when I miss my home, like when I miss being, especially just in my hometown, but in Ukraine in general too, because like when you're coming here, you're kind of, you know, you're losing something. Like you feel like you're losing something. I know, like not only Ukrainians, but a lot of people can relate to that. You're like, okay, I'm there, but like I left like all my life in my country, and sometimes it's so sad. And for me personally, yeah, I listen to the song when I just miss my home and I want to go back to Ukraine just to visit like for maybe for a week. I would be so happy. And yeah, in this moments it's like, you know, you're just like bare soul and you're listening to the song, and it just makes you feel a lot. So yeah.
So I know you sing beautifully.
Thank you.
Would you say you go to music whenever you're feeling down or sad, or you just need...
I go to music anytime, like every time. I'm happy, I go to music. I'm sad, I go to music. So like for me it's like I think one of the most important parts of my life. Yeah, so we can make it happy now.
You mentioned that the war started almost 2 years ago, and I do remember seeing it everywhere in the news and all over social media. It was like the topic of the moment, and obviously news and media start covering some other topics as well, but this is still happening, this is still going on even after so many years. How is the current situation right now?
As you said, the war is still going, and like actually the war started 9 years ago, but the full-scale war started 2 years ago, and that's why a lot, like all the people know about that, because it's like a full-scale war. But the situation now, it's still happening, it's still terrible, it's still really like upsetting to me as a person who are not there now. But I think like you have no safe place, you know, it's kind of like that. So whenever you go in Ukraine, you still like, you can be in danger, but like I'm thankful to our government that they're trying to protect us, like, and especially I'm thankful like for the people who are still happy, you know, like it's like for the person who are not from Ukraine, it may seem surreal, but like people are living their best life now. They're living their years. They are getting married. They're like the woman getting pregnant. Like people are happy. People are living despite all of that. And for me, that's the most important. Like, because I think our people is like the strongest, and they make all the situations seems like nothing. Like, you know, yeah, it's happening, yeah, it's so bad, but we donate. Like, like personally, I donate all the time. Like, all the Ukrainians like are trying to donate for our army like almost every day. Like, it's not a lot of money, but you're still helping. So there are a lot of actions and things that we're doing to help, but in the same time, like, people are leaving. People really, they're opening new businesses. They're creating music. They're doing a lot of creating stuff. Like, they're painting, and I don't know. For me, like, that's so precious. Like, you know, they're still like finding like good emotions, and they're still really, really involved in what they do. Like, for example, in their jobs or something. So, like, for me, that's like our people is the most important. The current situation is, of course, bad. Like, it's still happening. I can say it like that. I don't want to go into details because it can be triggering for someone and like talk about like bombs and stuff. No, it's not. We're not going to do that. But like, I want to go on the positive side, really, because like the people are strong and they're doing everything to make this end. Like, same as our army. So like, I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, I think it's admirable that you keep strong, and despite everything that's happening, you keep living and just being trying to be positive about it. Yeah. How are you feeling right now?
I'm great. Really, like, I'm great. Like,
the war has been going for 9 years. I'm great.
Like, I don't know. For me, it's not like triggering to talk about that, because like I've lived there for all my life. So for me, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that's what's happening. I've been living in that. But I'm really, like, I'm great. I miss my home. I want to help more, because like when I moved there, I felt like I left something, and I just can't help more. Like, I'm donating. I'm like texting my family and stuff. I'm texting my friends who are still in Ukraine if something is going on. I'm like, are you okay? Are you safe? Like, all this stuff. But it's still like, when I was in Ukraine, I was doing more, because like I was there, and like it's like I was leaving and stuff. So I paid more money for that. Like, it's the minimum that I could do. But now it's like, just, oh, I'm not like really doing anything. That's the only thing that makes me sad, because like I can only donate and be there, and I should be happy that I'm there. But sometimes I'm like, that's so bad that I'm there. Like, that's so bad. I should have stayed, and I should have like do more. And a lot of people have this thoughts. So like, but it's like the only thing that makes me sad. Like, all of the others, like, I'm great. That's so sad. That's so depressing. It sounds like, oh my god, it sounds like I'm in depression, and I came here like, okay, I will sing a song about like not having home, guys. The war is going for 9 years, and like all this stuff.
But I mean, it's the reality.
It's the reality, yeah. But like, yeah, I'm talking like, but I'm great.
Slay.
You've mentioned donating and how much you want to help. Where do you donate, and where can we donate so we can share all of that with the people who's watching and listening?
Yeah, of course. I'm donating in like my bank account. Like, in the app of my bank account, we have like the special things for donating. So you just can go and donate for everything you want. But for internationals, I think I can give you the links after for like some needed things. Because like, for example, a lot of organizations, they're like collecting money not just for like donating for something. Like, they actually give the reason. For example, like some person got hurt like on the front, and they're just like saving money for his rehabilitation. So, and they give like all the proofs and stuff. So you're basically like choosing for what are you donating. It's not just like you giving money to someone. But yeah, for internationals, it's, I think, the special links, the special donating links where you can use like the international bank account. Because for us, I think it's only Ukrainian, but I will check. So I think the main thing that like everyone can do is donate, but not, you don't have to donate a lot of money basically. Like you can donate like, I don't know, 2 euros. It's like basically the bottle of water here, but it can be helpful. And that's the point what we're like talking about all the time, like in Ukraine, that if you think that donating is not important, like imagine that like if like 300 people donate like 1 euro, it's a lot. It's actually a lot. And that's why like I think we like hit the records with the donating, because like I remember one time we saved like I think 2 millions, like less than a day, or even like a lot more. It's like not euros like our currency, but like still it's a lot. So yeah, I think you will leave the links or something if I will send it to you. So yeah, you can help too if you want a little bit. It's for you, it can be nothing, but for our army, like for the support of Ukraine, it can be actually a lot. So
yeah, so Polina will send us her links, and they will be somewhere in the description of this video, or yeah, so you can go donate if you want to support Ukraine. And after all of this, I don't think it will be possible to not feel something with the song, even if it's in another language. So are you ready to sing for us?
yes,
Okay.
I love to.
So now singing for us is Polina performing her song.
Справа в тому, що в мене немає дому, і за правилом доброго тону, як за правилом доброго ременя, я згадаю, з якого я племені, пригадаю, з якого міста, я чекаю на свої гремі, в мене просто нема де сісти, написати свою промову. У мене немає дому, у мене немає дому, у мене немає дому. А люди такі в соти, за день свої бетонні соти, а де їм ще ховатись, сохнути людям першого, другого сорту. А люди такі сотнями в тандемі зі своїми висотками, з третього, сьомого ерцями сповнюють все сенсами. Справа в тому, що у мене немає дому. Тепер я ніколи нічого нікому, з ким я ділю свою колу і більше. Але врешті, а втім, якби в мене був дім, я б лишила його на людей, на котів. Я пошила усіх, я не люблю котів. А люди такі в соти, за день свої бетонні соти, а де їм ще ховатись, сохнути людям першого, другого сорту. А люди такі сотнями в тандемі зі своїми висотками, з третього, сьомого ерцями сповнюють все сенсами. Ми люди такі, ей, а люди такі, а люди такі, а люди такі. Ми люди такі, ми люди такі. Yeah, it's it.
I first listened to the song when you sent it to me because I wanted to just know what was going to
Yeah.
happen during the episode. And without having a context or a meaning, it was very beautiful. And now that you actually explained it and actually sang it live and I heard it, like you singing in front of me, it was so, so precious.
Thank you.
And I love how music can make us all feel something or just be
Yeah.
connected, even with this huge language barrier, because I didn't understand any word that you were singing, but I felt it so much, and I was so touched and moved. And you have a very beautiful voice.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, you better have enjoyed it. Yeah, that was very, very beautiful, Polina. Thank you very much for singing for us. But now, do you want to be the first one to listen to the next guest's song?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, so a little sneak peek for the next episode. We will have someone from Hungary. So now Polina will be reacting to the song. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm excited. I really like the melody of it. Like, I think it's beautiful. I can't. Like, you heard this song? Like, excuse me. It's.
Genuine podcast. 2 minutes ago.
No, I like it.
I
For
have
real,
no-
it's good actually.
It's not ended? It's like the same thing. I don't even say if they say if you say it's like different words. Can you make it louder?
Of course.
Imagine if it's like some songs that like kind of like mine, like about really deep stuff, and the person will talk about like with the sad face, and I'm like, oh yeah, where's the chorus? Like, you know the translation? Like, it's really. It's like the same. Okay, no, it's not the same thing. But like, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cry. Like,
I love it.
I'm gonna cry from.
I think we can pause it now.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so sorry. Like, you should listen to the song and understand what I mean.
Well, if you want to hear that song live, come back next episode. Yeah, so the songs that Polina talked about throughout this episode will be on our Spotify under Polina's playlist, in case you want to go back and listen to all the songs and just listen to more Ukrainian music, dive deeper into that culture.
Okay.
So go to our Spotify and look for Polina's playlist. And her meaningful song will be also added to our general playlist for you to hear, together with Elvira's and Jessica's songs. So we have 3 songs now on that playlist.
Yay!
Yeah, thank you so much for listening today, and we hope you enjoyed our podcast episode from today. And don't forget to come back next week.
Yay! Thank you so much. Watch next episode. Bye. That was Polina.